What is going on, guys? It's Chris here, and I thought I'd give you my little opinion about this Nightblade leveling build that I have. Now, I've been running this for about 4 days with Dan. We just finished Banished Cells, and we're working to do the dungeon, what's it called? Spindle Clutch. We're going to try to do that tonight and get some footage of that. But, that said, I thought I'd give you guys a little rundown of the build that I'm running and how it affects my playstyle. So right now, actually, oh, Jesus, key bindings are all over the place. Right now, I'm going into full health while I'm leveling. What I was thinking of doing was once I reach 20 health, to spec somewhat into, to spec 2 more into stamina, then 2 into this, then 2 into this, 2 into this, 2 into this, just to kind of gear it out. But as well as right now, it is 17 stamina. My gear, as you can see, has either got Magicka, health, I can get rid of that, I'll change it. Stamina, health, nothing because I just made those like 30 seconds ago and I need to upgrade them. And Magicka. So everything is enchanted to Magicka or Stamina to make up for going into full health. And I think it's an amazing build right now. I'm also using the boon of the Lady, which increases my armor so I'll survive a lot longer per leveling. Hello there, buddy. You just kind of ruined my shot. Anyway, the spec that I'm running is Assassination and Siphoning and Shadow, really. I'm only using this for Shadow. Shadow with Disguise. This is the crit morph, so it has a 70% critical strike rating for duration. So when I go into it, as you can see, my hands kind of glow there. And while I'm in this, I have a 70% crit strike increase. So I'll kind of just do this. As you can see, spell crit, weapon crit, 17. It goes up a lot. Now if you time it right, you can actually stay in stealth for a long time and get a lot out of it. But it's pretty hard. Now as well as that, I'm just spec'd into one of these that my stamina has a 15% regen when I use that. So if for 6 seconds I get 15% stamina regen. Now in Assassination, this is where the magic happens. I'm kind of torn between Soul Harvest and Siphoning, Soul Shred. I use Soul Shred for dungeons to do AoE damage, but I do like Soul Harvest for single target DPS. When it comes to DPS, for your first ability, I'm going to go Killer's Blade. This isn't the ranged one. This is the one that heals the player for 16% of max health when killing an opponent with this ability. Now the reason they do that is because this ability is a finisher. It does 300% additional damage when he's below, well, low health. Now I don't know the threshold of the health. Maybe 20, maybe 10, maybe 30, I'm not sure. Also have Ambush, which I use to open up. When the player moves through the shadows, appearing next to the target, deals 94 magic damage to enemies and stuns the monster for 1.5 seconds. And the next attack deals 32 additional damage. Now when the target is pretty low health but not low enough to get the crit off of this, I like to use this even when I'm in combat, so I get the 32% crit damage as well as the 300%. So that gives me 332% damage. Now if you want to time it right, you can get 332% damage plus 70% more crit if you time it right with that, but that's a whole complicated thing. For Siphoning, I have Funnel Health. Now this is a major one I put on every enemy I possibly can when doing a boss fight. It basically deals 100% magic and heals the player and 2 nearby allies for 25% of damage inflicted every 2 seconds for 10 seconds. So it's 5 25s healed basically, if you know maths. I then have it put into Soul Siphoner, increases healing from siphoning abilities by 8%. And then I have Soul Shred for my ultimate. Nearby enemies take 167 magic damage and are stunned for nearly 5 seconds, 4.5 seconds. An ally may activate the Soul Leech synergy, inflicting high damage life-stealing attack. So then it synergizes and it gives them health back as well. Now, as I said, in Shadow, I've only really got nothing major. And in Assassination, I've got, for passives, I have Master Assassin, fully decked out, increases weapon damage while invisible or crouched by 10%. Successful crouch attacks stun for longer duration. So it's 10% increase when you're crouched. And killing an enemy with Assassination build restores 76 magicka for 6 seconds. Now as I really have 2 Assassination, 1 Stamina, 1 Siphon and 1 Shadow, these are my main abilities. This and this. These 3 really. Now for weapon, right now I'm running full dual wield just with rapid fire. I don't like twin strikes. I don't know, I just don't like it. I like this because it hits, and then increases my attack speed by 16% for 6 seconds. If I do it again, that then stacks up, and I have a, whatever, 32% increased damage. I don't know, maths, leave me alone. I then have Slaughter, increases damage when dueling by 10% versus targets under low health. This is an Executioner. And Controlled Flurry, reduces the dual cost of my abilities by 10%. Now in armor, of course, I'm wearing full medium armor, so I'm going Dexterity, Windwalker, and Improved Sneak. I'm going to get Improved Sneak next, and then Dexterity, instead of Dexterity and Improved Sneak, just so I can reduce the sneak cost even more. For racials, I'm a Khajiit, so I just kind of threw them in wherever. For guild, Intimidating Presence, I suppose. Now, the gear, as I could show you, for enchants, actually, I would recommend having 1 power and 1 frost, fire, shock, whatever, because the power would increase your damage, and then this would just do additional damage. You don't want to have 2 frost, because it's not really effective in my opinion. If you have 2 powers, maybe your power attack will do a lot more. For bow, I've got Next Hunter's Bow, which is a 34 damage level 11 bow, reduces the target's power by 5 seconds. So I sometimes like to open up with either Teleport Strike or else my bow, one or the other, depending on the situation, I suppose. Now, in terms of gear style, you might want to try make your own gear. I know that Mask of Shadows, which is a level 16 gear, can be found. I'll show you the dungeon can actually be found in, well, where I got it anyway. It was these 2 dungeons here, even this one. These 3 dungeons in Deshan, or Deshan, however you want to pronounce it. I'm trying to still get the full set bonus, and hopefully we'll show you guys what that's all about. So if you like this kind of leveling guide, please be sure to leave a comment below on what you want. I'll probably do a Sorcerer one and a Templar one really soon. I try my best to bring out guides for you guys and help, you know, bring the information to the community as much as possible. With that said, I just want to give a quick shout out to Eloa, Trekker Crew, Ziggs RPG, and Stratix. Be sure to go check out their channels. They're all in our featured channels on our YouTube. Make sure to go check out eso.stratix.com. And as always, thanks for watching. See you guys. Bye. Bye.